to buy my animals?" asked the man. "Yes, I should," said Jack. "They would make my mother laugh, but I have no money. If you give me your cow," said the man, "I will give you the harp and the bee." Then Jack, when Jack came home, his mother said, "How much money did you get for the cow?" "None at all," replied Jack. "I got something much better. Watch this." He gave the harp to the bee, and then he whistled. The bee began to play the harp. Jack and his mother could not help dancing.
Cool.
So it's a magic harp that made people dance. Distraction.
You think?
Mm-hmm.
Let's see.
I love Bird the Mouse because they're cute.
Really?
Jack's mother laughed until her sides hurt. But then she was angry with Jack. "You foolish boy," she said. "We still have no food and no money. Tomorrow you must sell the white cow." When Jack came to the fair with the second cow, he saw a crowd of people again. They were watching the little man with the mouse and the grasshopper. The man whistled and they began to dance. So did everyone in the street. Soon everyone was laughing loudly.
Ooh.
I think it wasn't magic, it was him whistling.
Interesting. Okay, next page.
"Would you like to buy the mouse today?" the man asked Jack. "Yes, I should," said Jack. "The mouse would make my mother laugh, but I have no money. If you give me your cow," said the man, "I will give you the mouse." When Jack came home, his mother said, "How much money did you get for the cow?" "None at all," replied Jack. "I got something much better. Watch this." He gave the harp to the bee, and then he whistled. The bee began to play the harp, and the mouse danced. Jack and his mother could not help dancing too. She's got the cow over there.
Another
Where's
cow.
the white one? It's got the first cow, and then where's the second one? Probably covered in here.
Okay, tell me the rest of the story.
Jack's mother laughed until her sides hurt, but then Then she was very angry with Jack. "You foolish boy," she said. "We still have no food and no money. Tomorrow you must sell the black cow." When Jack came to the fair with the third cow, he saw another crowd of people. They were watching the little man with the grasshopper. the man whistled, and the grasshopper began to dance. So did everyone in the street. Soon everyone was laughing loudly. Is that a man or a woman? Because it looks like a woman.
Well, it's in the story, it's a man. Okay, next page.
That looks like a man. That looks like a man.
I think it's meant to look like a man. Maybe you look at a different picture.
No, the one with this.
Okay.
With that person.
I know what you mean. Okay, what happens next?
Would you like to buy the grasshopper today? The man asked Jack. Yes. Yes, I should, said Jack. The grasshopper would make my mother laugh, but I have no money. If you give me your cow, said the man, I will give you the grasshopper. Then, when Jack came home, his mother said, how much money did you get from the cow? For the cow? None at all, replied Jack. I got something much better. Watch this. He gave the harp to the bee. And then he whistled. The bee began to play the harp. And the mouse and the grasshopper danced. Jack and his mother could not help dancing too. I just want to look at the pictures.
Okay, that's fine.
For a minute.
That's all right.
I'll turn page on back.
Okay.
Back. Yep, this is the next part. This is the next time. There's no more cows, isn't there?
There's no more
Jack's
cows.
mother laughed until her sides hurt, but then she was furious with Jack. You foolish boy, she said. We still have no food and no money, and now all our cows are gone. You are right, said Jack. I am a fool. And at that moment,
Do you have any ideas?
neighbor
It's neighbour. Yeah.
neighbor came by. Have you heard the news? She said. The king's daughter has not laughed for years. Now the king has promised to let her marry the first man who makes her laugh 3 times. For
The lucky
the lucky
fellow.
fellow will win the kingdom to the end.
In the end.
And in the end, I'm off to make my fortune, said Jack. He put the harp in his bag and tied the bee and the mouse and the grasshopper together with string.
Yeah.
Away
he went.
Then away he went to the king's castle. When he got there, Jack saw some men being led past the
In chains.
chains. Chains. Why are there people in chains?
Find out. You have to keep reading to find out.
They
Annoyed
the king, explained the soldier. They all tried to make the princess laugh, but they could not. I can make her laugh, said Jack. You are the foolish man, said the soldier. You'll be put in chains just like the others.
Do you think he's going to get put in chains?
He's
No?
going to make her laugh.
Well, let's find out.
However, when the princess saw Jack with all his animals, she did laugh. Laugh number one, said Jack. Then he gave the harp to the bee, who started to play. The mouse and the grasshopper began to dance, and the king and queen jumped up and danced too.
You're here.
Soon everyone was laughing. The prince and the princess laughed loudest of all. Laugh number two, said Jack. The mouse wanted to help Jack make the princess laugh again. So it danced very
Even
faster. Its tail swung around and sent the grasshopper flying into the air to land at the feet of the princess. She roared with laughter. Laugh number three, said Jack, and everyone cheered.
Very cool.
And
You're almost at the
where
end.
is he?
That's Jack, and the king's over here.
That's Jack and that's the king. Jack's over with the princess.
Sitting on golden chairs. And?
Oh, they're the new kings and queens.
Oh, the prince and princess still.
Prince and princess. They haven't married. And that was how Jack would won the princess, and in the end a kingdom. My son Jack was not foolish at all, said his mother. Not foolish at all.
Great reading, sweetie.